Affinity, and today I'm doing my very first vinyl log, and I'm very excited to talk to you guys about the records I like to listen to and some of the choices and buying records and all my favorite listings. I got a little partner with me today. This is my daughter Lyra, and she wanted to be part of the vinyl vlog. She was a part of Summer's first vinyl vlog, and she wanted to be a part of my vinyl vlog. I don't know if she'll add much or not, but she just wanted to sit in on it. Thinking about starting off, I wanted to start with probably what might be my favorite band of all time, and so I thought it'd be appropriate to start with their first album, Rush. I just recently got this album for my birthday. This is their debut album from 1974. It's a special album in that Neil Peart was not the drummer on the first album. A lot of people don't know that. It was John Rutsey who was the first drummer. And on this album, Rush had more of a kind of a classic rock, hard rock, kind of a Bad Company meets Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath sound. They hadn't delved into their progressive rock roots yet at the time when they released this album. But anyhow, it's a great debut album. Has that Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath kind of quality to it. This record in the release is nothing real special about the album itself. It's on the original Moon Records, which was the label they were on when it first came out, and this is like a reissue of it, kind of a collector's edition. What is really cool about it though is the box. It came in this special box, the Rush Unboxed, and I didn't realize it had all this awesome stuff in it when I got it. So when you open it up, whoa, I got stuff falling out everywhere. It shows like the track listing and track notes on the inside of the box, which is super cool. Another thing is it's got this little deal which I thought was really neat, the Rush family tree. And it shows, you catching that there? Mm-hmm. It shows the lineage of how they became Rush. So they date all the way back, I'm not sure, 1965 with the Guild as the opening that started. It was John Rutsey, oddly enough, that was the first incarnation of any kind of musician that started Rush. Anyways, this little tree is cool. Get through things here fast. And then it came with this, what I think is pretty awesome. This super cool poster, a promo poster for it. It's pretty neato. And these little promo cards that was produced by SRO Productions and Moon. There's Geddy Lee, John Rutsey, and Alex Lifeson. So all that came with the special release, which made it that much better. Talking about the music itself, what I think is really kind of cool and unique about it is when I first got this album as a kid, I got it as a cassette, and all the songs were in a different running order. So when I got it on CD and they were released in the proper order, I was like, whoa, what's this order all about? But if I remember right, the order of the cassette started with the first track, Finding My Way, went into What You're Doing, In the Mood, and then Working Man to close side one. And then the other songs were mixed up with Here Again closing side two, which was kind of an odd release on it. But my favorite cuts on the album, looking back on it after all these years, is probably Before and After, which has this really nice intro, which kind of gave the sign of things to come, where they were like really soft with an intro and kicking in heavy. And the song Take a Friend, I wouldn't say necessarily is my favorite, but it had like an intro that kind of leaned with kind of the chord progressions of what they would do on the next album with Fly By Night with a song called Beneath, Between, and Behind. But you hear some of the things they would kind of go off into with the big long Working Man jam and the solos and whatnot. You could hear Alex's soloing was already developed at that early time. One more little tidbit is the album when it was first released was printed in the wrong color. This Rush was in pink. But so all the years, throughout many years and decades, it was printed as a pink logo, and they finally printed it right in the proper red. But anyways, that's my vinyl pick for my first pick. It's the first album by Rush, 1974. It's a hard hitter, a great debut for a bunch of young guys to know what they would become and go on to do what they would do. Have 40 years worth of awesome music and awesome music dedication to their fans and fans dedicated to them. Anyways, that's my pick, 1974 Rush.